Hello. This is Gabby Milan, from Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm a life coach and a Reiki master. And I wanted to talk a little bit on this video today about energy healing and Reiki and what it is and how it helps people. And everything that I'm sharing is from my own experience and from hundreds of people that I worked with in the last 5 years that I've been a Reiki master or a Reiki practitioner. And also to share like how much energy healing can help you even when it's distantly, even if you can't come to the office to see me, how it can be so beneficial for you to do a session with me or with any other Reiki practitioner out there. So what is Reiki, right? A lot of people have heard the word lately. I noticed that it has grown tremendously and over the last 5 years. Right when I began my business, not a lot of people knew about it, especially here in Salt Lake City. And in the last 5 years, we've been having tons of people open up practices and people becoming Reiki masters. I personally had taught a lot of people too myself, and it's something that is more known now. So everyone probably has heard of it or has heard about someone that has done it or knows about energy healing. And Reiki is just one of the many modalities of energy healing that are out there in the world right now. So just imagine that it's like a frequency that we tapped into, and it's just one frequency, one radio station, but there's hundreds, dozen, unlimited other frequencies for energy healing out there. Reiki actually is a Japanese technique for healing and relaxation, but it's well known that it didn't necessarily only start in Japan, but it has been all over the world through thousands of years and in many different cultures. But what we know is we know the history of the Japanese Usui Reiki, and it started over 100 years ago, and it's been used over all these years for many different ways of healing. Reiki helps at all levels, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and it's divinely guided, meaning that the practitioner, like myself or any other Reiki practitioner, we are just channels of the energy. So we don't use our own energy to heal people or to help people through something. We are just a channel, and the Reiki energy does what it needs to do with everyone, and it's unlimited, and it knows it has the unlimited potential and knowledge and wisdom to know what each person needs. But what I want to make sure everyone knows is that it just helps your body and yourself to do your own healing by raising your frequency, your vibration, and clearing up things that are stuck in the body. Now, I can't say that Reiki heals it all and that it's actually like magic, right? Because you also have to do your own work. It won't do anything that you're not allowing it to do, or anything that doesn't mean to be healed or released. Why? Because I think there's things that we go through in our life, and that there's a reason why we go through it, and there's divine timing. So a lot of times we think, oh, I'm just gonna go to my healer to get rid of this. I'm done with this. I don't want to deal with it anymore. But our higher self and our soul knows that we need whatever that issue is for longer, for our own good, for our highest good. So pretty much Reiki just helps with whatever's for your highest good. We use our hands for healing, and it can be hands-on, where the practitioner is putting their hands on your body, and it can also be hands-off, where the practitioner is just hovering above your body. Either way is fine. You'll have practitioners that do one or the other, or they do a combination. As a client, what you can feel is warmth. You can feel tingling sensations through your body. You can feel things moving in your body. A lot of people also tend to visualize things during a session, like colors, colors that move in your mind, or visualize maybe um, like a dream. So it's kind of like a state of being that is the between the awake and the sleeping, so you can have a lot of things going on in your mind. And I always suggest people just go with it, allow yourself to go with that. But it doesn't happen for everybody, correct? The whole idea of a Reiki session is for you to completely feel relaxed after, to feel more at peace, to feel more grounded and more balanced. And that's what it does, I would say 100% of the time. I have never had a client get up from my bed and be like, that was okay. Most people are blown away by it, and they get hooked on it so much because it feels like, I always say it feels like our soul feels. And when we get in touch with that, and we get up from a practitioner's bed that is a practitioner that knows what they're doing, but they have a love for what they do, and they're humble, and they're just have no ego about it, then you can get amazing benefits. And when you get up from one of those beds after a Reiki session or a energy healing session, it's like the most amazing feeling that you can ever feel. It's just like, wow, mind-blowing. And that is how it feels to be completely connected, balanced, when your chakras are balanced where they need to be, and your energy field is strong, and you're just getting that energy from the universe that you are supposed to be getting every day, that sometimes we just get blocked with things that happen. So it's a beautiful experience. It feels like nothing bothers you after, nothing hurts. It's just so powerful, such a beautiful spiritual experience that I can spend hours telling you about, but nothing compares like having that experience in person with a practitioner that knows what they're doing and that they love what they're doing. It's just such a beautiful, amazing experience. And I recommend people to do this once a month. I have people come in once every 3 months, even once a year. But if you're going through something, and you can add it to maybe your therapy session, your coaching sessions, if you're doing any type of inner child work, or if you want to do it as a tune-up, for your own well-being, I recommend people doing this every 2 weeks or so. You will hear people saying, you need to do Reiki every week or 3 times a week. If you can afford that and you're up to that, that's okay. But I always tell my clients, follow your wisdom, and we do what you want to do. I'm not going to tell you how often you have to come see me for this. You're going to know when to come back. You're going to know how much you want to do it. Yeah, we can schedule another session, but it's up to you. Be your own guru. I'm not the one doing the healings. It's the energy doing it. I'm just a channel. And I always want to empower each and every one of you listening to follow your intuition and your own guidance, and know that you're the one doing the healing. The energy is doing the healing, but you're allowing it to happen. You're the one that's open, and such a vulnerable place to be, where it's like you're laying down on a massage table and you're just open and releasing whatever you need to release, opening your heart, opening your chakras, your mind, your third eye. That is such a beautiful place to be, but it can also be scary. And I only want you always to do what you feel guided to do. That's so important. I recommend Reiki for like an addition to any other therapies. Whatever it is that you're going through, this is an additional therapy that can help you tremendously. But I don't want people to think or believe that it's the cure for it all, because everyone is different and we are all in different paths. So energy healing is the same way. It's like it can do so much for somebody, and it can do a little bit for somebody else, and it can change somebody's life completely. And for the next person, it can just be like going to get a massage and just relaxing. It can help you with depression, it can help you with anxiety, and it can just help you kind of meditate too. If you're having a hard time meditating alone, it's like a beautiful meditation. But there's no right or wrong way. There's no nothing's written in stone. This is between you and the energy and what you need at this your life at this time. So, and please always go with somebody that you feel guided to. I recommend people to you just know, we have our intuition. When you go to someone's office to get energy healing, please allow your guidance to tell you if that's the right person for you or not, if this is a one-time thing or if this is a weekly thing or a monthly thing for you. Nobody should tell you what to do other than you. Just trust yourself, believe in yourself. That's what I wanted to say. And if you know anybody that would be interested in trying something like Reiki or energy healing, let me know. I'm open for business. I want to see you. I'm starting to see people again in person May 1st. And I can also do distance sessions, but there's nothing like the in-person sessions. They're just magical, beautiful, relaxing, and it's awesome for me too as a practitioner to do so. The thing that I love most about being a Reiki practitioner is that it helps me. I always say this to my students. It helps me see people the way I think God sees us, or the universe sees us, with just less divine love and light, without judgment, without ego, without construction of a three-dimensional world. It allows me to see people as their soul, not as their body, not as their problems, not as their mindset, but just as a soul that's just pure and beautiful, and just wanting peace and wanting to feel like we're still connected. So yeah, let me know if you want to get with me next month for a session, or if you don't feel guided to do it with me, I have tons of practitioners that I can recommend you that are amazing too. Some of them I even go myself to. So yeah, there's always somebody out there for you. Try it, especially if you're feeling any anxiety, any stress lately, if you're feeling disconnected or like you need to raise your vibrations, or any physical pain, if you just need to quiet your mind. Yeah, get a Reiki session because it's a beautiful experience. That's what I wanted to share today. Any questions, please let me know. Much love to you, and I hope to see you in May. I'm excited to see you soon. Okay, love you. Bye.